So, why do so many guys go to the grave with unfulfilled dreams? That in itself is quite a strong statement, isn't it? Imagine getting to the very end of your life. You're on your deathbed. It's the final moments of your life, and you become flooded with all of the dreams and desires that you had over that lifestyle, and all of the ones that never got fulfilled. And in those last moments, we feel those pangs of regret of the things that we never pursued. It's quite a powerful vision, I think anyway. And it's one that I will always go to and always connect with when I'm challenging myself or reviewing myself and asking myself the question, am I doing everything that I can do to fulfill the dreams and desires that I have within my life? So let's take a step back. Let's look at the things that are happening in our lives that are stopping us fulfill our dreams, our desires to achieve the outcomes and aspirations that we really want within our life. Now, I think that there is this mentality that men just have to go to work and they just have to do their job and they just have to get through. So what there is this cycle of is firefighting, surviving mentality, zombie zone thinking, where we're just going round and round in circles doing the same thing. Some might call this the Groundhog Day mentality. Now, if you think about your younger years, and I think about my son as a great example. He's 16, he's at college, he doesn't have a mortgage, a wife, children that I know of that he has to be responsible for. He has dreams and desires, and when I see him talking about wanting to play in the NFL, wanting to play American football, wanting to travel the world, I feel inspired by him. And I think to myself, man, like he has all of these dreams and aspirations, and it's my role as a father to be able to mentor, guide and lead him to trying to achieve them. And as adults, even as a 30-year-old, a 45-year-old, a 60-year-old, we still have those dreams and desires. They're just maybe not of playing in the NFL, but they could be simple things like having a business, like traveling the world, like going on a cruise, like traveling around the UK with your family, like traveling around the world, like finding a particular career. I don't know, but you could maybe want to be an artist. Maybe you want to be a guitarist in a band. Maybe you want to be an artist and set up your own gallery. I'm just spiraling off different ideas here. But there are always things that we want to do. There are always passions that are sitting in here, but we don't dare to dream enough because we're in that cycle of Groundhog Day, zombie zone, survival, firefighting. And because we're in that cycle, that like going round and round and round, the dreams are just sitting here. And the more that this is happening and the more that we are going round and round in a circle here, the less we're connecting with those dreams and desires. And the thing that we teach men to do is we teach men to have structure, routine and systems, to have management over their emotions, behaviours and actions. And that allows them to connect more with their dreams and desires. But every now and then, there will always come a time when we become disconnected. And as soon as we become disconnected from a dream, from an aspiration, from something that we want to do, as soon as it happens, that's when we bury our dreams into the ground 6 foot down. That's when we forget what we want to do for ourselves because we're so consumed in this area, right? We're not the 16-year-old who has no responsibilities at that age, okay? We are maybe the 30-year-old married man with 2 kids who has a career, maybe with a 45-year-old guy with 4 kids who runs a business. So sometimes it is a little harder, it is tougher. So what can we do about it? How can we overcome those problems to be able to create a solution? Well, the thing that I do, and this is my way of doing it. I'm not saying it's the right way, but it's the way that works for me. And I think to myself about time, and time is one of the most valuable assets that we have. So how can we make sure that we make time for our dreams and our aspirations? The way that we make sure that we do that is that we plan specific time to connect with those dreams. And if I said to you, if you could you donate 1% of your day to connecting with those dreams and aspirations and writing something down over the next year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, to fulfill your dreams and your aspirations, could you do that? Could you give me 15 minutes a day for you to achieve those aspirations and dreams? I think you could. Last night on one of our focus sessions, on one of the last calls with one of the guys, he didn't know what his vision was. And within 5 minutes, we managed to find out an inkling of what he loved doing. And he wanted to make cabinets, specific cabinets. He wanted to do craftsmanship, and he was struggling to know where his future was going. But by simply dropping everything that was happening within real life, we suddenly got to the underlying passion, and we got to the fact that there was overthinking, that there was fear, that there was misdirection, that there was disconnect. And I had never heard this guy or one of my clients talking about this before, and I've been working with him for 6 months. So to me, he had become disconnected to that vision, to that passion, to that dream that he has. So then I sent him a challenge to make 2 cabinets and sell them by the end of the year. So we went from disconnect to connected. And I think that's where sometimes we suddenly go, man, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to take action on it. I'm going to overcome the procrastination on it. I'm going to dedicate this amount of time to that vision, to that dream, and I'm going to run with it. And I'm going to stay connected with it. It's like holding hands with your dream. The minute you let go, you move separate because you're getting drawn towards the cycle of chaos, and that just gets buried. And then before you know it, we're on our deathbed and we've left all of those dreams behind. So in summary, be careful not to be disconnected from the things that you love doing, from the things that you want to go out there and find. Become connected to your dreams. Recognize your dreams. Understand why they're important to you. Make time for them. A minimum of 15 minutes a day is 1% of your day. Minimum. And then stay connected every day, the same time, the same day, the same process. Build the structure around it. That's how this process started. I wanted to work online. My dream was to work online with guys, be able to travel with my family. That was always the dream. In 2016, that's when it started entering in my mind. It didn't go as fast as I want. It didn't move as quickly as I wanted. But we persevered because there was always time put aside to build this vision. And you can do that because it becomes your life's mission. It becomes your purpose. It becomes your direction. That is how you separate yourself from someone that's on his deathbed, realizing that he never fulfilled his dreams, versus being on his deathbed, looking back and going, I give that my best shot. And man, did we have a good ride. They are the 2 narratives that you could end up with on that deathbed, and that's what it's all about. And through the process, you can leave that legacy. Made sense? I hope that helps. I'd love to know your thoughts on this. I'd love to know if this helped. I'd love to know if this helped. It really gives you a different perspective on fulfilling your dreams rather than burying your dreams or you being buried with those unfulfilled dreams. That statement alone haunts me, and it should be enough for you to go out there and go, it's time to make the changes. I'll see you on Friday, 5:30, ready to go.